Hello everyone, and welcome to something that is not my usual type of thing, but I thought I would share some conversations I had on Threads a while ago. So, let's get into it. I saw this post on Threads. The first thing every kid in the US should be taught in their history class is that America wasn't discovered, it was invaded. Any deviation from this fact is an outright lie. And I said, don't forget how the actual natives were massacred and forcefully sterilized, devastating their actual population, which I believe is true. I'm not going to claim it's a fact, because it was off the top of my head, still is. But I'm pretty sure that's true. God, that's really weakening my case here. But we're not arguing facts here. We're arguing the facts that are visible right here, right now, rather than the facts that are referenced. So here's the second one. Firstly, this person said, wait till you find out what native tribes did to native tribes. And I said it wasn't mass forced sterilization. Basically, I said that it wasn't nearly as bad, even if one wrong action was able to justify another. It wasn't nearly as bad as what the natives of the, Native Americans had done to them by people from Europe who colonized the United States and created it. Then they said that's a lot of words to say you prefer one genocide over another, which I don't understand, because one of them was a genocide, as in the name of eugenics, sterilizing people forcefully against their will. That's explicitly genocide, whereas I'm not aware of anything native tribes did to native tribes that would be applicable, that where the definition of genocide would be applicable. That is an action taken with the intention of eradicating a ethnic group, a people, from existence. So this person is just stupid, but it gets really good with the second person that the natives committed massacres against innocent immigrants seeking a better life. Google the massacre of Jamestown, to which I said, innocent by your standards, because absolutely stealing sovereign territory that isn't yours in the name of God, having done that would disqualify them from being considered innocent in my book, as well as all the subsequent actions. And then they said colonists, settlers who murdered included women and children. They were innocent. You are evil if you can't see that. And I can't see that they're innocent. So I rightfully pointed out, natives that colonists sterilized en masse, and I did it Frenchy because I'm a posh asshole, included women and children too. One deplorable action doesn't justify a worse one, and most of those worse ones were committed by those innocents, or at least what they call innocents. So right now, we're getting to that point in the conversation with a bigot where it's going nowhere, because this person is just a bigot, rather than someone who is confused, been misinformed, or any other things. Because, again, they're being willfully ignorant, and even if they're not, either way, it's just plainly bigoted, saying that the colonists, they're not even disputing the facts that I'm referencing. They're trying to say that what the colonists did is justified by citing things that the natives did. And I think that's pretty damning, to be honest. Not even saying that what I'm saying is wrong, but saying that it was justified because the victims did bad things too. But those bad things weren't worse or even equal. And besides, one bad action doesn't justify another, in my book. So it goes on, by your logic, both sides were evil, and no, the settlers who were women and children did not engage in war with the natives. Which, no, but they were still colonists. Surely some of... hold on, I'm justifying actions that I disagree with. No. Massacring women and children is not... I'm not defending that. That should not have happened. So I'm gonna stop on that line of thought because I'm getting trapped in a straw man argument. They're trying to say that I'm justifying massacring women and children when I'm not. I'm saying that them trying to justify massacres and eugenics with the massacres of women and children is wrong. They ought to say, what we can't do is go back in time. What we can do is protected that America is no longer a place where natives enslave and kill one another. It has become an amazing country. For that I am thankful. Which, I mean, it's pretty good, but if anything, I think that it's become pretty good despite the massacres and the eugenics, not because of them. And I also pointed out, ignoring the injustices of the past to enjoy your amazing country is a crime in itself, in my book, in my opinion. And it's not such an amazing country for people who aren't the descendants of those original colonizers who committed those crimes. There's still systemic injustices that are committed, like, now. Right now. 2024. Anyway, they go on to randomly point out, which I'm not sure if it's even true, and that's not what we're arguing here. It came out of nowhere, it's not even part of the conversation, that there are more rich black people in America than Africa. Okay, not relevant. Native Americans are tax exempt, are recognized as sovereign nations, and get millions of federal funds every year. If nothing else, that can serve as minor reparations for all the crimes in the stolen territory, to be honest. You're welcome for putting a stop to the violence and slavery the natives were inflicting upon one another. I'm not American. I'm not benefiting from anything that's happened in America. I'm, like, barely benefiting, kind of, because America is part of the international community, and so is South Africa. But I'm welcome for nothing, because nothing he's mentioning, I'm assuming it's a he, nothing they're mentioning has benefited me at all, so they're just, I guess, assuming that I'm American somehow? And then I also pointed out that they put a stop to it by doing worse stuff. And I do kind of regret that, because they didn't put a stop to it by doing worse stuff. The stop to anything bad that was happening happened in spite of the worst stuff. It wasn't because of it. You can't stop something bad from happening by doing something worse and then claim that that something worse was a good thing. That's not how anything works. It was worse either way. You made things worse and then they got better, and it's impossible for that worst thing to have made things better, so it can only have happened in spite of that worst thing, I think. Then they share a meme. Okay, and the end result is a better world. And the end result is a better world. The suffering in America would just have continued if radical change didn't happen. Well, perhaps, but you went in, but not you. The colonists that you're defending went in there and did worse things. They made the situation there worse. And as I said, doing something worse cannot make things better. Better happened despite that, but the meme says, oh gosh, did I just go and conquer a native empire that was enslaving its neighbors, practicing human sacrifice and cannibalism, teaching them to read and write, convert them to Christianity, and give them modern ideas of sanitation? Did I just do that? I'm sorry. Now the thing is, providing sharing of modern technology that the native peoples might not have had access to, and modern technologies and understandings of science, that's a good thing. You did not have to do that by converting them to Christianity, or massacring them, or stealing their territory in the name of God and, what's it called? Manifest destiny, that's it. You did not have to help them with what you had by sharing, by also doing all that shit. You didn't have to do that. Those two ideas are separate options that could have happened on their own or without the other. You're combining these two things that cannot be combined because they're completely different. One is sharing of technologies that you've invented because you've invented that they don't have access to because they're on the other side of an ocean. And the other is massacres and war and stealing territory and eugenics. And then the last one, and this is a good one. I love this one. I initially liked it, but then I thought if someone came in and went digging into me and saw that I'd liked this, they might get the wrong idea, so I unliked it. But I liked it because it's just the stupid, it made me laugh. I did like it because it made me laugh. This person says, and statistically, natives, blacks, and every other minority. Oh, that's a reply to the thing. White people aren't even the richest demographic in the US. And then they say reality is greater than feelings. Now, I haven't double-checked this, so I could be proved completely wrong. But if I go and search... Notice anything? All of these are white, as far as I can tell. Hold on. Some of the picture... Oh, no, hold on. This person looks... Hold on. Is an American businessman. Okay, so this person is descended from Taiwanese immigrants. So that's 9 white people, 1 non-white person. Let me confirm. Warren Buffett... hold on. And I'm just going off how they look here, so I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure all of these people except this person is white, and all of them except this person, and I'm assuming this person's gender based on their appearance, and I shouldn't be doing that, but they all present masculinely, except this person. Again, huh? It's just willful ignorance. It's stupid, and it's fucking hilarious for that. And I just thought I'd share that. And remember, reality does, in fact, matter more than feelings, which this person doesn't seem to understand.